Hello everyone, there are many AI platforms out there to remove background instantly from subject. Do we have such option available in Photoshop? And the answer is of course yes. Today I am going to share with you few simple tips to remove any background from subject instantly or less than a minute. So let's do this. Let's start with the simple white background. Select any tool from a side and then convert your background layer into simple layer by simply click on it and then open the properties panel. If you can't see the property panel here, just go to Windows and find the properties from there. Once you open this panel, just open it up and then you can see this remove background button here. Simply click on it and that's the result you get. Let's create another solid color adjustment layer underneath and put it underneath the subject. Here you can see how nicely you have removed the background. If something is missing from the subject, like for example here something is missing from here, select the brush tool from a side, click on the mask, select the mask and make sure your foreground color is white and simply paint on this area, and that's it, job done. If you are concerned about these uneven surfaces, simply double click on the mask and in this property panel go to select and mask. In here increase the smooth slider and feather slider, and once you're happy with the smoothness, just increase the contrast and press OK, and that's it. Let's move to another example, and here we can see how can we apply the same technique and how can we deal with those hair details. So convert the background layer by simply clicking on the log to a normal layer and remove the background. And boom, you see Photoshop artificial intelligence has performed a tremendous job here. You can see how nicely the background has been removed. Let's create another solid color layer to see what's happening in the background and put the background underneath the subject. Here you can see two things. First, the hair details, and secondly, the details on the clothing. So what I would do, I select the mask of the subject and I double click on the mask and I get this panel out, the same property panel, and I click on select and mask. Here just zoom in this area and you see this white pixelation on the clothing. If you see, just simply move this shift edge tool towards left. Once you see the area has been sorted and the white pixels has been removed from the clothing, press OK. And now this is the time to pay attention on those tiny hair details. Select the mask again, double click on it and go to select and mask again. Now this time you see all those hair details. Simply select this tool from here, is called refine edge brush tool, and increase the size of the brush a little bit. That should be fine, and simply paint on the hair edges. Like this. If you want to know how this select and mask work in details and what those panels are and what these icons are, I have a Photoshop tutorial out there on my channel which explain these matter in details. So once you're happy with it, press OK. And you see how nicely you have removed the background and while having all those tiny details, and here you can change any color you want and the background is nicely removed. Let's take this image for instance, and we are going to apply the same technique we just learned but with the busy background. So convert the background layer into a simple layer and click on remove background. And that's it. Let's create another solid color adjustment layer to know what we are talking. Just put the layer underneath and you can see this area has been nicely cut out. Again, select the mask, double click on it and go to select and mask properties. And in select and mask, select the refine edge brush from here and simply paint on the hairs. Once you are okay with it, press OK. Now you can see how nicely you have removed the background, but those edges are there. Let me share with you another quick tip how to get rid from those edges. Simply select the brush tool from here and select the blending mode to overlay. The brush blending mode should be overlay, and then your foreground color should be black, and then start painting on those areas. And you see how nicely you have extracted the subject from a busy background like this within a minute. And that's it guys, I hope you have learned something new from this tutorial, and if you have any question, feel free to drop the line into the comment section. And if you are here first time, please do consider subscribing the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye now.